How do I start this? I don't know. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Kaze back again, or Takadaroba if you know me from older stuff. Today's going to be kind of a different video. I'm sparing you the vocal dubstep, if you will, of my usual intro. Today, I just kind of wanted to sit down. I wanted to chill out. I wanted to do some infernal eel fishing on RuneScape. And I just wanted to do kind of like a vlog video because that's something that I've never tried before. It's something I've never explored. And I've been struggling a lot recently with the mental hurdle of if I wanted to get back into making videos or something like that, it would be a huge project and it would be a lot to work with. So I wanted to, hey, I can't carry any more eels. Let's go ahead and crush these up with a hammer. Yeah, so the gameplay isn't going to be that interesting. It's going to be me fishing on RuneScape, which, if you've played RuneScape, you know that's not very interesting. Back to what I was saying, I just want this to be kind of like a vlog. I kind of want to sit here, I want to talk about life, I want to talk about the stuff that's been happening recently with me and everything, because I'm hoping to ease myself back into YouTube stuff, if that makes sense. That being said, I also am sick right now. So, wonderful time for me to start this up, right? I say as I cough. Yeah, I just spent the last, 3 days stuck in bed. So I got up today, got on my PC, and I'm like, you know what? I've been thinking about doing this video making and recording stuff again, and let's just throw myself into it, start something on the screen, and just hit record and let myself start talking. So, first things first. Hey, what's up? It's Kaze. Brandon is my real name, if you know me from past YouTube stuff. I've been on this platform since 2011, made a bunch of Flife videos and all that stuff, blah blah blah, you don't care. What started this thought process of me wanting to get back into YouTube, not really into YouTube as a popularity thing, but just as a passion. Because back when I was doing the Let's Play Flife that we called the Grindstone, it was so much of a passion project, and I just had such a fun, great time with it. So I was thinking I wanted to do that again. Let me change my fishing spot here. What kind of started this all off was about 2 weeks ago now, I think it was. I got myself a new PC. Now, my last PC was built in 2020, I believe it was, so going on 5 years old. And it was decent for its time when I built it, or when I had help building it, but, you know, it wasn't the best parts of the time, and 5 years, it was just time for an upgrade. I was going to build my own. I found a pre-built at Costco with I'm in college for IT, and I don't necessarily know specs and stuff. It's stuff I need to practice. But it's like an i7 Intel processor with 20 cores. It's got 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's got a GTX 4070 in it. It's pretty good, all things considered and what I know. It's not like a full-time streamer build, but it's good for me, and it's better than any other PC I've had before. So I was really excited about that, and being able to record, and, open a game, set it on max graphics, open OBS, set that on max, capture settings, and then just start recording and have everything run seamlessly. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I adore it. And that's what kind of got me back into the thought of I would love to record some more. And I figured what better way to do that than just doing a vlog and talking about life and things going on. Now, mentioning old YouTube stuff as well as old stuff that I did on the channel, including Flife with you-know-who, Razkun. He's my cousin. I've been doing stuff with him for 10 years on YouTube and significantly longer in real life. He was basically like a brother to me. But 3 days ago, I think the night that I got sick, or I did this thing that I'm about to talk about, and then I woke up the next morning sick. I was able to get him on Discord. We had a 3-hour call. We loaded up into Flife, and we just grinded for 3 hours, and I recorded it, and I said I was going to call it a podcast. And that is actually in Davinci Resolve right now, being slowly sifted through and edited through when I get some free time. Absolute blast of a time. I had the time of my life playing Flife with him and just grinding away and talking about things as usual. Whenever we get back together, it's hey, I haven't talked to you in 6 months, but it's like there's never a beat missed. I love that guy so much. That being said, Davinci Resolve, I'm learning a new editing software because the last editing software that I used was Sony Vegas Movie Studio 13, which, if you know anything about Sony Vegas, Movie Studio, it ain't it. It's not it. It's like a gutted version of regular Sony Vegas, and it was 13, meaning 2013. Meaning the $50 birthday present I got from my parents in 2013 when I got my YouTube channel because I wanted to start editing. So I was using that software for 10 years, and it wasn't even good in the year it came out. So I'm learning Davinci Resolve. It's slow progress, but I'm having a really fun time with it. It's just a fun challenge, you know. I've got OBS reinstalled on this computer, spent almost all of today tweaking settings, doing like microphone filters and stuff like that, and that was just genuinely a good time too, and that's why I wanted to sit down and do a recording tonight just to talk and have some fun. Where was I going with this? New computer, new software, Davinci Resolve, OBS is up. I switched away from Streamlabs because I heard there were some controversies and stuff like that, so I'm on OBS. I've got a recording setup. I've got a streaming setup too for whenever I want to take Twitch back on. But that time will come later. Man, I just switched to that fishing spot. Give me a break. Anyway, how long have I been going? 7 minutes? Wow, I hope I cut this down. I was planning not to. Let's speedrun some of the notes I have here on my phone. I finished my college term last month, near the end of March, which, by the way, it is April 10th at the time of this recording of 2025. So, was super excited about that. I've got roughly 2 months off of school. I can tackle some other classes if I want, but I don't have to do anything until June 1st. So, super excited about that. I already touched base on talking to Colin or Razkun. That was a genuinely amazing time. I had a super good time with that. One thing I wanted to touch on very quickly and not dwell on it is I don't know if anyone watching this follows my social media, which I primarily use Twitter or X or whatever. I tweet there often, usually just furry garbage, whatever, retweets and random opinions and stuff like that. But I had made a tweet a couple weeks back that my girlfriend of 3 months, who I had been seeing, we were long distance, I'm in Arizona and she's in Texas, she kind of just disappeared. We had a good conversation one night, I woke up the next morning and all of her accounts were deleted, and I haven't heard much from her at all since then. I got in contact with her best friend in person who lived locally, I think a town away, and she's been very helpful with calming the situation and everything, but it's just been stressful. And that's really all I need to say about that situation is I'm kind of in limbo on that point. She's not here right now, and I'm kind of just doing my thing and waiting to hear anything. But regardless, not to dwell on that too much, we can fast forward. What do my notes say? Talk to Colin. Yep, I talked about that. I talked about being sick. Over the time that I was sick the last 3 days, I watched a lot of YouTube, which probably also sparked me wanting to do this YouTube stuff again. Super glad I'm doing it too. This talking thing, I was nervous to start it, but I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. I also touched Bloodborne again, which every time I touch it, it's either extremely frustrating or I'm like, oh yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time. So, and it was a favorite game experience this last time I touched it. That was really fun. I've only done one play session. I want to play some more because I was two trophies off of the platinum, and it was just to get the next 2 endings in the game, and I was really excited to tackle that and get it done. So, fingers crossed that I keep up with that, and it's been fun. I bought a PlayStation 5, like, probably going on a year ago at this point. It's been a great time. Been able to play some Zenless Zone Zero back in the day. Haven't touched it in a while now. Bloodborne, of course, was like the first thing I got. Jak and Daxter, the trilogy, was one of the first things I also installed because that was my childhood, right up there with Ratchet and Clank, and I, personally, prefer Jak and Daxter more. So one of the first things I wanted to do on my PlayStation 5 was try to get the platinum for the Jak and Daxter trilogy, and bing bang boom, I did it. It's done. I have all the trophies plus the platinum for Jak 1, 2, and 3. And I was just working my way towards the platinums of the spin-offs for Jack X Combat Racing and the PSP game Daxter, which recently got ported over to PlayStation 5. So that's exciting. What else do I got in my notes here? I haven't just sat down and talked like this in forever. One of my favorite games of all time is Helldivers 2. It's just something about it, man. I don't know if it speaks to my, like, Halo roots and just the chaos and the explosions, and it's just such a genuine fun time. And that genuine fun time is also helped by the fact that usually each Sunday or Saturday I get together with a group of 2 friends, Foster, who has been my friend through many, many stages of my life, and I'm super, super thankful to have him in my life. He's also about to graduate with his PhD. Super congratulations to him. I have no idea if he's going to watch this or anything, but I love that dude. Congrats on the PhD when that finishes. I know your thesis has been going well, and you even told me that you put me in, like, not the credits, but just you included my name in there, which, God, man, I appreciate him a lot. So there's Foster that I get together with, and then Kai, which is a really, really cool guy. Both of them are furries, you know, that's usually the connection that I make friends through. Can't remember if I met him through Foster, but regardless, also a very, very cool, genuine person. And we get together on Saturdays or Sundays, and just play some Helldivers. And it has been a very, very long time since I had a friend or a group of friends to just, like, play a game consistently with, and it is such a fun time just to load up and laugh and just do, like, games of 3 instead of matchmaking into games of 4 and stuff, and just the chaos that ensues. It's such a great time. So that's been really, really fun. I'm hoping to do some more Helldivers practicing and maybe even start recording some of it for YouTube and throwing it up on the channel. But that's not planned yet. It's planned in the way that I say, I would love to do this thing, but I have not done said thing yet. So, in the future, hopefully keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. Plans for the future of the channel, I literally have no idea. I don't want to tie myself to a series or a time-locked thing, like how the original Grindstone was every Friday. I want to be chill. Nowadays, for some reason, I have motivational struggles when it comes to creating anything. And at this point, man, no one really watches the YouTube anyway. I just want to make what I want to make because it's fun. And just end of story. And I'll send it to my friends, and they can look at it if they want to or not. I genuinely don't care. I just want to create for the sake of creating, even if it's just me sitting here in a lava cave doing a vlog. So regardless of that, vlogs, I don't know when or if I'm going to do another one. I would like to, because I think it would be a great way to look back on the things that happened to me, like, sequentially, if I go back in the future and look, because, man, it would be such a lie if I tried to say that I didn't go back and watch the old Grindstone videos. Some of the best times making that Grindstone stuff and then just throwing it up on a second monitor, that 4.5-hour compilation that I have on my channel, and just experiencing me and Colin doing those things back in the day again. It really brings me back, and it's just so much fun. I love it. Anytime I need some kind of cheering up, I can just throw that up on another monitor and just even listen to it. It's good, like, noise in the background of the house. So, new stuff for the channel. I don't know. Kind of, you know, whatever I want it to be. Vlogs, possibly. The Flife podcast thing that I had mentioned, 3 hours of footage, I'd like to cut down and cut out some of the stuff that was in it, maybe some quiet points. Excuse me. Damn, I couldn't get away with one excuse me there. Flife Podcasts is going to be edited down. That's probably just going to be like a throw it up on a second monitor and listen to us if you want to, because we think we're funny and we're not. Teehee. Helldivers in the future, possibly. I don't know. I'd like to practice some solo Helldives and maybe just put up some gameplay videos with some commentary. I think that would be fun. Possibly other Flife content, because good frickin' lord can the Kaze/Takadaroba channel not get away from Flife. I would tackle some RuneScape content too, but man, I don't even know what I could do on RuneScape compared to the things that people do. Oh man. Remind me next time I do a vlog, future Brandon, to talk about the state of YouTube right now, where I think there's no Let's Plays anymore. It's, hey, I spent 5,000 hours doing this grind. Here it is in 1 hour of a video. And man, good lord, does that not help my motivational struggles of wanting to create. But then, you know, I sit down and I realize, hey, I'm just going to make whatever I want. And here we are, recording a vlog. Let me take a little peek at my notes here as I change fishing spots again. New PC, finished college term, touch on the girlfriend thing, talk to Colin. I'll leave that for another thing. I was going to mention that I started reading manga and Beastars and Tokyo Ghoul. It's been a genuinely great time. I love reading them at work on closes when there's, like, nothing else to do. Sick, PlayStation 5, YouTube, Bloodborne. Yep, and passion for YouTube. Yep. So I think that's about all I wanted to touch base on for this vlog. I've been running for 17 minutes. I've got to find a way to cut down on that because that is not just casual watch length. But anyway, if anyone came, please keep fishing. If anyone stayed this long to just listen to me yap and sit here and fish some lava eels, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sure. Give it a like, you know. Subscribe if you want to hear more of me yapping. Tell me in the comments. That's what I'm most interested in, is I want to hear your opinion on things, and I want to have a dialogue. I don't care, you know, if you click the like button, sure, it's going to help the algorithm and all that, but give me a dialogue. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you think. If you have any recommendations of something I could do that's maybe chill, maybe like a horror game or something. I genuinely love horror games. Future Brandon, if you come back to watch this years from now, hey, I hope you're doing good out there in the future of not 2025. Anyway, thanks again, guys. I appreciate you. I'm gonna break up this last inventory of eels, and thanks again. I never know how to end things. I just say thanks 10 times and then eventually hit the stop recording button. So I guess I'll do myself a favor and just do that now. I'm going to zoom in on my character's face here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm also over on Twitter or X at Kaze Husky, all one word. And yeah, I guess that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Let's not do the Markiplier. Bye.